Hello and welcome or welcome back to Bookmark Chronicles. Today I'm doing a review of Jade City by Fonda Lee. So I can't put into words what this is about without messing it up, so I'm just going to read the little blurb on the back to give you an idea of what's going on. For centuries, honorable green-boned warriors have used magical jade to enhance their abilities and defend the island of Kekon from foreign invasion. Now the war is over and a new generation vies for control of Kekon's bustling capital city. Four siblings of the powerful Call family must prepare for battle, and the fragile peace between the clans is about to break. So I feel like that gives a pretty good idea. So this takes place in Janloon, which is the capital of Kekon. There are two Greenbone clans, the No Peaks and the Mountains. The characters that we follow for the most part are the Call family, who are the heads of the No Peak clan. There have been rising tension between the two clans for a while, and now they're on the brink of war. So the importance of Jade in this story is that the more jade you have, the more powerful, faster, stronger, and clearer your perception becomes. It comes with all of these amazing abilities. But there are some downsides. There are some times when certain people have sensitivities to jade, or too much jade can kind of mess up your aura. So we kind of see all of that. And it's really interesting to learn about the history and the structure of the clans, and I really enjoyed all of that. From the first chapter, I was gripped by this story. It's so well written. I really connected to a lot of the characters. Well, to the likable characters anyway. There's another character who I'm really hoping dies. But I was immediately pulled in after the first chapter. I was like, okay, this is really, really good. And I really loved the first half of it. Second half, I didn't enjoy as much, but I still rated it 4 out of 5 stars, and I will be continuing the series. If you have not yet read Jade City but would like to, this is your official spoiler warning. All right, so as usual, we'll start with the characters. Lon. I really liked Lon as a character. I think he was a great pillar. I don't feel like his death needed to happen. And that is the turning point where, for me, I felt like things kind of started to go downhill. I didn't really feel like Lon's death was necessary. I also feel like it might have been a catalyst to get Shay to rejoin the clan, which I kind of felt like was gonna happen anyway, because every time Lon asked her to do something and then cut off her information or said, okay, I won't bother you with this anymore, she kind of had that longing to be included. So I feel like that was gonna happen regardless. I also just didn't like the way it happened. It was so anticlimactic, and it's like, he's such a powerful warrior. He is the pillar of the No Peaks, and literally he just falls off a cliff. And that's it. And honestly, when that scene happened, so like at the end of chapter 31, he falls off the cliff. And then in chapter 32, Hilo is telling Shay that he's dead. And at the end of chapter 31, I was like, he's not dead. This isn't gonna kill him. No. I had a hard time wrapping my head around it because it was the new Jay that he had acquired that was making him sick. And I kind of just felt like, so don't wear it. I mean, he's the pillar, he's not out and about as much as Hilo is. So I didn't really feel like he really needed to wear it, since like a lot of times he's not seen by other people. So I just felt like his death was unnecessary. I felt like it was just to push the plot along, and I didn't necessarily feel like it needed to happen. And also just the way he died was sad. Like, he is forced to take this drug to kind of balance out what he's feeling, and so his perception being off and him not realizing that he was so close to the edge of the cliff, I don't know. I just felt like he deserved better in death, you know? Next is Hilo. So what I've been seeing from other booktubers, a lot of people really love Hilo. And I get it. I do like him. I don't think I love him. If I had to choose a favorite character, honestly, I don't know if I really have one at the moment. But I do like Hilo, and I kind of feel bad for him having to become the pillar on such short notice. Like, Hilo very clearly was not meant to be pillar. Like, he is a good horn, and that's the position that he thrives in. So I buddy read this with Dasha and Robin. Both of them said they don't trust his wife, which maybe I missed something because I didn't pick up on that at all. And they were like, yeah, no, we don't trust her. And I'm like, okay. Now I'm suspicious of when. I mean, she's going behind Hilo's back, but she's trying to be helpful to the clan. So I don't know if there's any bad intentions there, but I guess we'll find out in book 2. I do like Shay. And as I said before, I feel like she was going to rejoin the clan anyway. But I think Lon's death just made her do it a little faster than she was expecting. Yeah, I mean, she's a good weatherman. She's doing a good job so far. And I like the fact that it's not questioned that women are green bones, but there seems to be a little bit questioning with her being the weatherman. I think because the title is called Weatherman that people are like a little confused, even though the pillar of the mountain is a woman as well. So I don't know. It seems like some people are a little hesitant to trust her because she's a woman, but also like she's a call and she's a badass. So there's really no reason for it. So we'll see how that goes. Andon, I really wanted to like Andon. Well, okay, I do like Andon. However, I did not like the way his storyline ended. I don't like that he refuses Jade at graduation. I get all the reasons that he's worried. So I wonder if he hadn't had to be at that battle with Hilo, if he would have still joined the clan. I think he probably would have, but I'm interested to see what role he plays later on. I don't like that Hilo kicked him out of the family, although I kind of understand why he did it. I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know how they're gonna fix that or if it's going to be fixed, but I'm interested to see what happens there. I know that their granddad is old or whatever, but he's a dick. And as far as Doru, I hope he dies because he's disgusting. Just fucking disgusting. And their grandfather knew about it and was like, oh, but the war and it's his weakness. Ew, 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 ew. No, absolutely not. Okay, let's talk about fucking Barrow. Okay, after that whole stunt they tried to pull in the beginning, I wasn't really expecting Barrow to continue to be a part of the story. Can somebody please explain to me how Barrow's bitch ass thinks that he killed the pillar of the No Peak clan? Like, let's just talk about that whole scenario for a second, okay? First of all, you didn't even complete your actual assignment. You were supposed to shoot up the place and get the fuck out of there. You see the pillar of, I can't even say your rival clan because you're not a fucking green bone. You see the pillar of a clan and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna follow him. He's a jaded green bone. Obviously, he's going to feel that you are coming after him. So he gets away. You happen to see him again. You try to attack him, get your ass handed to you, and then run away like a little bitch. Where did you think that you did something to him? Where did you do damage? Where? So the fact that Barrow is literally at the end getting ready to break into Lon's grave to steal his jade because it's his by right, you didn't do anything. You did literally nothing. You ran away. That's what you did. If Barrow does not die in the next book, I'm gonna be pissed. Because there's no reason that he should have been a part of the story this far. He has to die. He better fucking die. So I was a little disappointed with the way that things went for the second half of the book, but I am going to continue the series because I am intrigued by it and I do want to know how it ends. However, at this point, I'm really not sure what more she could possibly pack into 2 more books. I feel like there's got to be some crazy plot twists that happen along the way. Maybe something will happen with Wen. Maybe Barrow is somehow going to get himself into more trouble because he's a dumbass. I feel like the war kind of happened already, but the second book is called Jade War, so I guess everyone would sort of take time to recover from what's happened so far and then come back at each other, especially since the Horn of the Mountain had been killed. So I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. I have no predictions at all, so I'm going into this totally blind. Hopefully it's good. I might read it next month. I'm not sure yet. And I'm not sure when Jade Legacy is supposed to come out, but I think it's pretty soon, at least this year for sure. So we'll see. I don't know. Let me know if you've read Jade City or if it's on your TBR. Otherwise, that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next video.